Welcome to my recap. Char has been actively patrolling lately, which has been quite a trouble for Haru, as it increases his workload, and interferes with his jerking schedule. The dumb bimbo finally returns and wants to help, but Haru worries she'll cause trouble. He confirms that Flay has completed her other tasks, and she excitedly proposes teaming up. Char is excited about her being Haru's sidekick, and Haru reluctantly agrees, but warns Flay not to use excessive violence as Char is watching. They encounter a group of thieves, and Haru introduces himself as the Black Knight, which stands for cheap version of Zero, and Flay introduces her as the Red Knight in black costume. Flay is ready to attack, and it looks like she's out for blood, disregarding Haru's commands. Haru casts a barrier to save them, and Flay is surprised that it didn't work. As she's about to unleash her ultimate move, Haru knocks some sense into the dumb bimbo, and asks her to head back while he handles the rest. The dumb bimbo still doesn't know why her attack failed, and considers to use more power next time. Haru is exhausted and doesn't want to do it again, but seeing how happy it made Char, he decides to do it with Flay again. I meant the teaming up. Meanwhile, we see Laius, who's still upset about his defeat and wonders how Haru defeated him, despite his lower level. His minister arrives, reminding him to prepare for the dinner party, and suggests inviting Char to join them as his partner for the ride. Laius initially dismisses the idea, but he insists that it's for his sake and he reluctantly agrees. After the dinner party, Char arrives with his clone carrying his dinner. The clone tells him about the miserable experience he had. His clone is miserable being his double, and jumps into bed. Char mentions that she has to join the inspection tomorrow as the prince has invited her, and Haru wonders if he has a lolicon, which is ironic coming from a guy who bathed with her. Seeing his clone exhausted, Haru decides to take Char on the tour instead. Later that night, Haru checks the tour route for Char's safety. He sees a suspicious group summoning something, so he decides to investigate. The men are shocked to see him and attack with spells, but Haru effortlessly defeats them. A magic circle activates, conjuring creepy skeletons. Haru battles them, but they keep rising until he notices crystals on their chests. He turns the skeletons against their own. The leader summons a huge golem, which knocks him into a tree, and he mentions he underestimated its power, but he spots another crystal and attacks it, making the golem fight on his side. Their leader wonders what happened, and he explains that he accidentally controlled it while trying to restrict its movement, and apologized to them, and I'm not sure if he really meant it or was being sarcastic. After that, he captures the men and interrogates the leader, threatening to bury them all, and plot twist. It's revealed that all the attacks were planned by the queen, his biological mother, to assassinate Char because she fears Char will surpass her. Well, now we know where our MC inherited his dark side from. Haru grows furious, and determined to protect those he loves, he vows to challenge the queen, even if she's his real mother. The next day, we see Flay on top of the ride. Char tries to cheer up Laius about his defeat against his brother, but ends up adding insult to his injury by mentioning that he should be proud to score a hit against him, when he never stood a chance at all. Laius asks him how he did it, and he just tells him that he can use enhancement magic just by thinking about becoming strong, shocking Laius and Marianne. They wonder if he is a demi-demon, and Char explains to him that when human and demon get married their children are known as demi-demon. I like how naive Char is, who thinks it's required to be married to have children. Marianne thinks it makes sense, but notes he looks like a normal boy, and Char vouches for him, telling that he has smooth and clean body as she has bathed with him, causing both Laius and Marianne to be embarrassed. As they wonder how perverted Haru is, Char asks if that's not allowed. Marianne tries to explain the deeper meaning of bathing together, but she becomes brain dead just thinking about it. They arrive at a wheat field, and Haru chats with his father. As an example, he asks him what would he do if the queen targets Charlotte's life. His father is surprised and reveals that he got a letter from the Black Knight which mentioned he defeated the queen's wizard. He acknowledges the real threat, and Haru mentions that she should disappear, but his father points out the chaos it would cause, as she was the one who beheaded the Demon King, and is considered a hero. He believes Char will grow stronger, and has the potential to be the queen and suggests Haru looks out for her until then. Flay offers to take out the queen, but Haru declines, considering it personal. He believes the queen will try again soon, so he decides it time to give his real mother a visit. This is where the video ends. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next episode.